Hello everyone, it's Monday here. Welcome back, and we've got a load from Plainfield, Indiana to Delaware, Ohio. It's a short one, not a lot of money, but this will cover my insurance for the week, and then hopefully we'll get some other loads to pile on a little cash, because that's what we're out here to do. Here we are entering Ohio, leaving Indiana. Got 109 miles to go till drop off. Here comes the big arch sign for Ohio. And just getting out of the road construction, yay! And then I'm gonna stop in about 10 miles and fuel up. And then I'm just gonna push on to delivery, get this out of the van, and then I think I'm gonna find something to eat. Alright, that delivery is complete. It was pretty confusing. They weren't like a place that normally took deliveries, so there was no delivery door or receiving door to go sign in at. I ended up going to the front office twice before they finally answered, and then he informed me that it was for the maintenance department, and he told me where the maintenance department was. I went and found the maintenance department, and they all spoke Spanish better than I can speak Spanish, that's for sure. And so I had a little trouble communicating with them, but we worked it out, we figured it out, and I got the signature and we unloaded it, and now I'm empty and I'm on my way to dinner, breakfast, dinner, whatever you want to call it. I'm going to a buffet, an Asian. I'm ready to try a different Asian buffet again. After that last one, it took me a while to come back around to the old buffet, but I'm doing it. I'm going to a buffet. Now that was a good all-you-can-eat buffet. Oh, I'm stuffed. And now I came to, you guessed it, Walmart for waiting for an order. Just waiting here for an order. I kind of doubt I'll get one today, so I'm gonna download footage and get some projects done like that, just mostly computer stuff, and then I'll let you know when I get another order. Fingers crossed. Alright, well, I was just talking on the phone, and while I was on the phone this big storm blew in, so I guess I'm not going into Walmart right now. Look at it out there. It is coming down. My windshield is just a river. Lightning striking all around us. Oh, this is fun. Yeah, I just had some lightning strike close enough I could feel the percussion wave. It was awesome. Just waiting for it to light up one of these lampposts. Well, the storm's calming down a little bit. Check this out. We got us a rainbow. Actually, it's a double rainbow. Can you see that? Ooh, two of them. Rainbows. I'm digging it. You can see it really well over here, and you can kind of see it over there. It's a little tougher to make out on that side, but there it is. That's nice and vibrant over here, though. All right, everyone, good morning. I got a load here. It's 9:45. It is the third load they bid for me, but we got it. I am picking up in Wapakoneta. Yep, Wapakoneta, Ohio. And we are going to Neenah, Wisconsin. So there we go. We're off through Ohio. Just getting going here this morning. I'm gonna get there and then load up and then probably get coffee. Yeah. Alright, everyone, we are just leaving Ohio and going back into Indiana, and I've got 375 miles to go. It's 12:37, but I don't deliver until tomorrow, so I'm gonna get there probably around 8 o'clock tonight, which will be nice because that's about the time the heat starts cooling down. And then yeah, I'll sleep and then I'll deliver it in the morning. I think it's an 8 a.m. delivery, so here we go. More to discover in Indiana. The speed limit went down. What is up, Indiana? So this is great because now this load, I think, basically gets me to paying off all my maintenance and my expenses and everything else, and maybe even puts a little bit of money in my pocket, which is great because I got some bills to pay. So, yep, it's a good deal. It's a good day. I'm gonna hit this up and go. We're gonna go all the way to Wisconsin, and maybe I'll get a little cheese while I'm there. Why not? All right, we're approaching Chicago. We're entering Illinois here. Traffic's been pretty thick. It was pretty slow back there, but it just picked up again. So that's good. We're moving. There's your sign. Welcome to Illinois, the land of Lincoln. So, yep, I got, let's see here, 210 miles to go. Chicago traffic sucks. I've already been in this traffic for like an hour. And I have no idea how long it's going to take me to get through here. But good thing I don't deliver till tomorrow, I guess. All I'm losing is sleep time. Whew. Remind me to avoid this town next time I come this way. Yeah, I think it'd be worth driving around it. Good morning, everyone. It's 6:45 here and in Neenah, Wisconsin. Yeah, Neenah, Wisconsin. And so I've got 15 minutes. I'm only about 5 minutes away, so I'm gonna get rolling here and go do this delivery. I made it through Chicago finally. It took about 2 hours to get through Chicago. It was a little crazy, but made it through, and now I'm gonna go do this. All right, it's about 10 a.m. I showed up at 7 because that's when I was supposed to be there. And it was another one of those situations where the place had just opened and I had to wait for them to complete their morning meeting before I could get unloaded. So that's okay. I mean, it would have been nice to get an extra 20 minutes sleep, but what can you do? So I'm empty, and now I am just waiting for an order. I got 2 nibbles, but at this point I think they probably did not go through. And so I'm just hoping to get an order out of Wisconsin to go home, because Rosalie and I are taking a trip for our anniversary next week, and we're actually leaving Friday. It's Wednesday now, so I got to make it back home and do a little transition in the van so that we can go have a little fun. Because that's the whole reason we're doing this, by the way. The whole reason I'm out here driving around to make money is so that I can afford this van, so that we can go have our little vacations and have fun. So, yeah, it's all about having fun, isn't it? All right, I will check in as soon as I get an order, and if I don't get an order by this evening, I'm just going to head home. That's just what it is. So yeah, those orders I'm going to assume did not come through, and so I can, about 1.8 miles from me is the shore of Lake Michigan, and there's a nice little park there I'm going to go check out for you. Let's go check out the beach. Alright, well, I got some video editing to do, but I gotta say, this is a much better spot to sit and do video editing. Check this out. Oh yeah. I am at the beach. This is Lake Michigan. And a little windy outside, but after I do some video editing, if I don't get an order, maybe I'll go check this place out, but thought I'd show it to you anyways. Oh yeah, we're at the beach in Wisconsin. Wisconsin Beach. Who knew? Alright, I got a load headed from Wisconsin to Illinois, which is kind of perfect. That'll get me headed in the direction of home, and I'll probably call it a week after this load and go ahead and go home, and then I'm going to do a little work in the van. I'll show you what I'm doing when I get to that. And then we're going to go on our trip to Upper Peninsula of Michigan. I'm looking forward to that. I do have to come out for a little bit of beach time first. I'm standing on the water. About to get my feet wet. Wisconsin. Well, when in Wisconsin, we're gonna do the Wisconsin thing. We got meat and cheese curds from Kitchen Select, local Wisconsin meat and cheese curds. Yep. All loaded up. Time to leave Oshkosh. I am headed to East Moline, Illinois. And we're off. Well, it's been raining and finally it's letting up a little. It was really coming down earlier. And we are just finally leaving state we're in. What state are we in? Wisconsin. And we're gonna enter Illinois as we cross this bridge, as we cross the Mississippi River. And I've been looking for a rest stop and hadn't found a single rest stop all the way through. I don't know if they really do the rest stop thing very much in Wisconsin. Apparently not much. So hopefully now that we're getting into Illinois, we'll find a rest stop. Wouldn't that be nice? Let's see, what do we got? Got 90 miles to the destination, the drop off. Gotta keep on pushing on unless I find a rest stop. Correction, we're not in Illinois, we're in Iowa. I didn't realize we were going through Iowa. Apparently I got a little bit of Iowa to get through before I get to Illinois. Well, there you have it. Oh, that's a cool building. Oh, look at that. That's a pretty awesome little tower. It's a black squirrel. Check it out.
There's a lot. We're going to see a lot of those in northern Michigan.
We finally found a rest stop in Iowa on I-80, of course. And this rest stop has a bunch of these windmill blades parked here. Man, those things are massive. It's got 3 of them. One over beside me here too. So a whole windmill sitting here at the rest stop. Alright, well, we're leaving Iowa. So naturally, there's a speed ticket camera. Where is it? Where is it? Huh, I missed it. Well, it says there's one there somewhere. At any rate, Iowa loves their speed ticket cameras on the freeway, on the interstate. But now, we are entering Illinois. And I am real close to my delivery, like 7.6 miles close. So yeah, we're getting her done, make a little money, and we're gonna go home. So let's see if we get our welcome sign here. I'm sure we'll get one right up to this bridge. Crossing back over. Crossing back over. Welcome to Illinois. A welcome sign. And it's probably up ahead. Oh, look, another rest area. Now they just used one. Woohoo! Alright, drove the whole day without finding a rest area, and then right when I get to the end, I get 2 right in a row. What do you know? Welcome to Illinois, everybody. Well, that was interesting. There was a RV wreck, I'll show you. I'm pretty sure I got it on the dash cam, which really sucks because it was a really nice rig and kind of like a tractor trailer style truck to pull it, but it was on its side in the middle of the freeway there, That was kind of right before my exit for the pilot station. And then I pulled in the pilot station, was fueling up, and an officer pulled up behind me and was looking all over the place for someone's badge. I guess one of the officers lost their badge. Oh, that's a bad day for that officer. So, helped them look around a little bit. We didn't see it anywhere, so I hope they find it. I didn't find it. You know, if I did, maybe I'd keep it. No, don't tell them that. Okie dokie. Welcome to Indiana. Welcome to the Hoosier State. The home state. Yay! So it's 11:36. Yep, 11:36 local time. See, I got 135 miles to go. Should be home around a little after 2 in the morning. So we're gonna get after it, get home, and sleep good tonight. Gonna sleep in my own bed. So there's your sign. Welcome to Indiana. Hoosier State. 70 miles an hour. Home at last. It's 2:16 in the morning, and I'm ready to go in and go to bed. See you tomorrow. Alright, it feels great to be home. It's Thursday here. I am video editing today. You see it rendering out there in the background. And then tomorrow I'm going to work on that van with you, and then we're taking off for Michigan. We're going to go hang out in the Upper Peninsula for our anniversary, and I am looking forward to it. Alright, it's time to convert from single sleeper expediter mode into full camper mode. First I'm going to remove this bed. I've already removed all the hinge screws from that side, so it's just sitting on a ledge. So I'm keeping a little pressure this direction, and it holds it all together while I get rid of my screws and my drill. And then I can just pull the back off. Let it hang from the straps. Getting this piece off is going to be easier if I remove these screws first. And then I'm going to pull the whole thing off of these, and then I'll take these off of the E-track. Except that one has some screws I can't get at back here very easily, and so I'll do this one last and then remove it from the E-track before I take the screws out. I think I found the perfect tool for releasing this E-track lever. The lever is actually up behind this wood here. I'm going to reach in. This design needs improvement, but you can see that it's sitting right on the edge here, and I just need to work it off. Now I can recover this final E-track piece, and I can unclip these ones, and this is what I'm going to use to suspend the bed for our next trip. So the plan here is to put a 2x4 between two of these. Need to know how long to make it. Right to the clip. We're at 63 inches. So I need 63 inch 2x4s. I need two of them. It's time to go in the dungeon and cut two 2x4s to 63 inches. it is advisable to have some sort of spider web removal device. I don't know if you can see it or not, but they've really started to take over. They sure don't take long. Hey there, you can't be there. You can't be there anymore, buddy. I need to use this space for a few minutes. Well, we're done down here. Okay, I'm gonna start there and put my 2x4 in. Hope it fits. You know me, everything's gotta be tight. Fits nice. I kind of thought that looked crooked, and sure enough, it is. Look, you got 2 slots extra there, 3 slots extra there. So I'm going to move this over a slot. Apparently these supports are not exactly square with each other across the rig. Now it's time to get some pieces of that futon and strap them down to these 2x4s. So my thought here is I'm going to take just these big panels off, and in order to get rid of like this front foot, I need to take this bar out. Better angle. Take this bar out here, and then back here I can take it off the hinge, and I think I just need to take off this counter swing bar right here, and then that should be free as well, and then I'll just use these on top of those 2x4s. We found this easiest once you take out your screws to lift it up and off, so I've got it in the cushion position. Let's see if I can do this one-handed. Yep, up and off it comes. Set it over here, and then I'll show you the hinges. There they are. Of course, on these pieces that I'm not using right now, I'm going to go ahead and put all the hardware back in its holes. That's going to be a great favor for me later so I don't lose it, and I know where everything goes. Time to get piece number 2. Okay, we're going to see how this goes. It's free that way. Oh, it comes. It's free. I think this is going to work great. Well, I didn't expect them to be at different heights. This one is going to need a little bit of a shim. But the idea is I'm going to use those straps and just strap over them and strap them down. So that's the idea. I think it's going to work. It's pretty solid. And I had to run it quite a ways back just so that this ratchet is not in the bed. But I think it's fine. It's going to ride just fine like that. Everything's held together with pressure up on our little blocks, so that we're nice and level, and I think that's going to work well. Maybe one more click. There we go. That's going to work well. I'm going to do the same thing to the other side. Okay, I changed my mind. I don't like the way this is pulling on the wood slats, so I'm going to do it this way around the frame and under the slats. I think that's going to work out a lot better. I get a wider footprint on the bottom, and we're nice and sturdy. Yeah, we were going to have a backrest. That's going to work out great. I'm going to wait to bring the mattress in here until Rosalie gets home so she can help me, but there it is, all set up. Pretty easy setup, really. Just putting the 2x4s into the E-track 2x4 holders, getting the frame out, strapping it on, strapping my camp mattress to the wall. We are good to go. Now it's time to clean up and load up and get on the road. We're off on our what, anniversary trip?
Yeah, it's kind of like our anniversary 10th year honeymoon.
So first we're gonna go to dinner, is that right?
Yeah, we're gonna go. We're gonna check out this Casa Grande Mexican Grill and Bar near Upland Gas City.
Gas City Mexican food for us. And then we're going to head on to Cabela's, to that park next to Cabela's where we're going to spend the night.
Yeah, ooh, let's check it out. Looks kind of busy, hopefully not too busy.
Don't forget to like and subscribe and all that good jazz.